guys, it's Running Kimono. So I did head out to the Dollar General today to do some, there certain stores have 50% off on clearance items, and I was talking about it the last couple days. So I went out today and I did a couple deals, and I had even more stuff, but my coupons didn't scan, the cashier would not process them, and it just turned out to be a big mess. So I had two extra items. I had a L'Oreal Elvis shampoo along gloves for cleaning. And basically I had coupons for them, but the cashier said no, she couldn't accept them. Usually they key them in at the store, but it wasn't the case. I think she was like maybe a manager too, because she had a key and she kept turning the key. And I know that for key turns, usually it is a manager that has to do that. But it was nothing short of a disaster. If I do go to another Dollar General, because this sale is taking place Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And what I might do is I might head out to a different one, like close to my home. Because it seems invariably the one in my small town, it just always ends up like this, where I leave the store really frustrated. And I actually posted a photo on my Instagram of the stuff I didn't get, and you wouldn't believe the amount of girls who started writing on that, like, you know, it happens just as bad here, and you know, and then a couple ladies were even telling me that the 50% off is only in certain markets, so if your store isn't participating in this, you can't do any of this. So it's just like really super frustrating. I really wish that the store, if they were gonna have a 50% off sale, have it across the board or don't have it at all. Because it's really confusing that some of us are talking about it here in Michigan, but say you're in, I'm just hypothetically saying this, say you're in Maryland, you won't be able to do it, you know? So it's kind of frustrating that way, and I don't know. And the staff at these stores are always less than friendly, and it might be different at your store, but it was not the case today. If I don't have the sense of humor that I had, I probably would have started crying in the car, because, you know, a lot of us, you might be having a bad day or things are not 100%, and you just get like, you know, some undeserved tongue lashing, and then, you know, you can get really emotional and start crying. Like, I've been there, but I've been doing this so long that I kind of just laugh at most of the stuff, or, you know, I'm like, whatever. You know, the old saying, if I wouldn't laugh, I'd be crying. It was one of those days. So I'm going to give you the story time here in a couple seconds. But yeah, you know what though, guys? I managed to get all this stuff for $2.15, not including tax. So it's like 30 cents per item. That's not bad, you know? And Fetch Rewards gave me 1,000 points for all this Suave stuff. So again, not bad. I'm like always self-congratulating myself. But it's just one of those things like, oh my God, I could talk about this for 20 hours. Okay, let's talk about a couple other little stores. We have Ulta here, a 50% off item, a little freebie at a local grocery store, and then some Meyer goodness. Let's just do a quick little weather report. Low 80s today, nice breeze. We have been having some guests showing up, and yesterday I put out a plate of food right there, and within an hour and a half my husband and I were watching TV. I came back out around 11 o'clock to look outside, and the plate was clean, and we were like watching the Twilight Zone, so the nee was in the background, and I'm like telling my husband, I'm like, turn that off, it's freaking me out, because I guess if we saw the cats eating it, it wouldn't be as spooky. I just thought some, like, I don't know, Wolverine was out here eating it. So anyhow, special hi to my mom if she's watching. So let's just start talking about some of these deals. The first deal we're going to talk about is Ulta. I will get back to the Dollar General here in a second, but I just want to put this out there because I know that some girls here that watch my videos are really into beauty. This is the Naked palette, and I think in Urban Decay's line, this is the best one. It is just such a universal, neutral, nude palette. It's fantastic. I believe this came out in 2011, and it's just fantastic. I bought it in 2011. I since have not repurchased it. And today and tomorrow, I believe, they are on 50% off. Look, these are some of the gorgeous colors in the palette. You could do so much with this palette too. It's not all just shimmer. There's lots of really nice matte shades too. So at Ulta, I went to the store today. I paid $27 for this palette. It's usually $54. I've heard rumor and chatter over on my Instagram that they're going to be discontinuing this. So if you like this palette, this might be a weekend to pick one up. And today, the lady at Ulta said that the sale was ending on the 25th. So, but definitely worth the $27. So very happy that I scored one of those. Little grocery store here in Michigan, Nebraska, and North Dakota called Family Fare. This was the Wednesday freebie. I only clicked one, so I got one of these applesauces. And here is the Big Mama. So a lot of people have been posting a lot of great information about the Dollar General 50% off sale. It happens a couple times a year, and basically stuff that has this clearance sticker like this is an additional 50% off. So for like this little body wash for $1.80, it would drop down to 90 cents. And if you pair that with a coupon, it's even better savings. So I found some stuff on clearance, and I'm not gonna even show you guys the UPCs on the back of these, because who knows if it'll ring up at your store on clearance or not. It's always a big, your mileage might vary. And if you don't like this sort of couponing where you might get turned away, or they might say, well, we can't help you at all, this is just not for you. And I don't know why the store is so universally this way, where they can always, like, everything's a hard and fast no, or, you know, it seems like these cashiers don't have a lot of training. And not dogging the store, I'm just dogging the system that everything is no, you know. And it's just like, why have the sale then? Because if they want to make everything easier on the staff, don't have this 50% off sale. Problem solved. A lot of the summer stuff is also 50% off, or like 70% off now. My store, I just found this stuff and I couldn't even find the summer clearance stuff. I don't know if it was all gone, but I know that somebody had went through the store and cleared a lot of the stuff. I showed up like a little later this afternoon, and that's on me. I had to work, but it just seems like a lot of this was just really, really strange. So anyhow, I had all this stuff. I know a lot of it came from a clearance bin, but a lot of it's not even tagged. So I had to get the cashier to scan everything, and she's like, oh, it's not working. This was the only thing that rang up at 50% off. And this was regular price. I'll talk about this in a second. And anyhow, the cashier had a key, and she kept turning it to change the prices of everything. And even some of the stuff on the receipt that should be at 50% off, like these shampoos, they should have rang up for $1.50. She keyed them in for $1, and these she keyed in for $1. It was very, very peculiar. So I don't even know. So I'm going to show you the receipt too in this haul, because I don't understand it, and that's just my knowledge of the Dollar General. It's not like a normal receipt the way things are laid out. Like, I can't, it's like looking at something in Russian. Like, I don't understand it. And anyhow, I had that extra L'Oreal Elvis shampoo, or the Elvive, and then I had 2 of those gloves by Mr. Clean. Theoretically, all my coupons should have worked. She could not get them to scan. And she's like, can't use them. And then she gave it back to me, and she's like, okay, the price point will be like $6.82. And I gave her back the Elvis shampoo and the 2 things of the gloves. I'm like, okay, take these off. I'm not buying them. And you know what? I have a basement full of like shampoo and, you know, I have gloves here, so I'm not desperate for them. So I'm not going to just buy stuff to buy stuff. I'm looking for deals and sales. And that's why I got my big old butt out there today. So anyhow, she took them off. I mean, she wasn't terrible, but she just like refused to key in stuff, but yet she would put stuff at 50%. It's just weird. And then when I was looking through a bin at the back of the store, like near the clearance stuff, there was a man who was from one of the soda companies, and he kept coming back with this big cart, and I was there, and he must have asked me about 18 times, like, can you move? Can you move? Can you move? I'm like, no, I'm trying to look for my shampoo, like, back off. And it was just like one of these weird situations. So I really didn't get a lot of stuff because I kept getting pushed around. And then finally, when I got all my stuff, I just said, you know what? I just threw it up all in the belt. And I'm like, okay, I need you to check all these prices. And she's like, it's not working. And then she just started pressing the key and doing that thing. Yet if the coupon wouldn't scan, I was like out of luck. So the first thing we're going to talk about is this Garnier Whole Blends. And this guy was $3.50. There's a $2 off digital coupon, and then there was some sort of $1.75 markdown on this product. I don't fully understand. So it gave me 25 cents of overage. A lot of ladies are saying this is supposed to give you more overage, but I only got a quarter, so I don't even understand it. The cashier keyed both of these in for $1. And it is the Suave Kids 3-in-1 shampoo. Again, all of this stuff was found in a clearance bin, so in case you're wondering. So $2, and I had a 2 off a 2 for this, so it basically made it for free. The Loves was $6.50 original, so 50% off. He was $3.25. I had this dollar coupon found in this booklet I have that I got from Meijer, and it just has a bunch of P&G coupons in it. So I dropped it down to $2.25, which isn't bad for a bag of diapers. And I just grabbed this because I thought I would have a lot of overage, but that didn't happen. These two Suave Moroccan shampoos. I got a shampoo and a conditioner. She keyed them in for $1 each. So I had a 3 off of 2, but that didn't give me overage for whatever reason, or I don't know where the overage went, but it just zeroed out to free. And then this little guy, this was a good deal. I only found one of them. I wish I had found another one. He was $1.80. So with the 50% off, he was 90 cents. And I had a 75 center, so it dropped it down to 15 cents. Like, that's a smart purchase for the sale. And that's the only thing I understood on the receipt, because I was so confused. And just to show you guys my receipt here really quick, because I don't even fully understand it. And there's my subtotal of $2.15. So I saved $13.65. So my subtotal, $2.15. So it makes every item 30 cents. Some items that I were looking for that my store was totally cleared out included the Swiffer, the Preparation H, Centrum Vitamins, and Febreze. None of that. And it was just a very frustrating trip to the store where, like, some stuff works, some stuff doesn't. She'll key some stuff in, and she was huffing and puffing towards the end. I'm cooled down right now. Like, I'm not gonna get so animated to recreate her voice and freak out and stuff, but it's just really frustrating that the store, you know, that this goes. You know, you would hope that, you know, if it's a hard and fast no on stuff, it's a hard and fast no on everything. But it's the, well, we'll see. Oh, you brought in a lot of coupons. Blah. And yeah, you can use coupons on clearance items too. A lot of girls were being sent away with that too. But it was just a very frustrating trip. There is another Dollar General about 20 minutes from my house. I might try going there. They seem to be a lot nicer over there, so that's what I might do. Again, the sale is taking place on Saturday and Sunday. These 4 things that I am looking for, maybe I'll have better luck at a different store. And you might want to ask if they are doing 50% off of the clearance items in your market if you want to go and try and look for stuff. It is a big, your mileage might vary. Your hauls will only go as good as the staff at the store are. If everything's a hard and fast no, guys, I've been couponing for a really long time. It even happens to me. So just be smart, just be smart. So that was the Dollar General. Okay guys, so this is the last part of my haul. We have good old Meijer. Grabbed another one of these token things of fabric softener by Downy. This guy is $4.49, subtracting a $2 Meijer coupon found in a store booklet, along with the $2 from the August P&G, 49 cents. 2 things of these Bush's Southwestern Pinto style beans. They're $1 each. There's $1 in a recent Smart Source, zeroing it out to free. Plus you can get $1 back when you buy 2 on Check of 51. I did get that rebate yesterday, making it a $1 moneymaker for these beans, so not bad at all. I grabbed 2 of these Skinny Pops. They are $1.39 each, subtracting a $1 coupon, again from a recent insert, dropping them down to 39 cents. And these guys are found like with the candy and the impulse sort of buys right at the checkout. So very happy to find 2 more because my store was not in stock yesterday. Sorry guys about the Dollar General thing. I would love to just go and be like, oh, this is an easy haul and blah, blah, and you just walk in there and everything's free. That's not the case, and I can't stress it enough. You're only as good as the staff at your store, and if everything's a hard and fast no, and if they're not gonna play ball or even like accept your coupons, you're totally gonna get shut out. And I think the best thing that you could do in that situation, like I did today, the L'Oreal Elvis shampoo and those gloves, they're still at the store. If I can't use a coupon on them, it's not coming home with me. Hard and fast rule. And I'm not being like a jerk. I'm just not gonna spend that money on those products when I have a basement full of them. I'm looking for freebies, money makers. And even paying $2.15 for this haul, I still feel like I paid too much. Again, I did get $1 back from the fetch points, so it's like $1.15 after everything's said and done. But man, I just like, I don't know, it's one of these things where you get to a certain level of couponing, and when you have to part with $2.15 for this, you're like, it's too much. So anyhow, guys, hopefully there's a lesson between these lines. I'm not just aimlessly complaining. It's just, it's sometimes a really frustrating store. And I know that a lot of you have very similar stories because I started reading through some of the comments on Instagram. If you follow me over there on Photo, my name is Photo Rachel. And I know that lots of people were complaining. Like, it just was like nonstop. If you want to do a very effortless deal, there's a load coupon for this guy. It's a $2. This guy is like $3.50, and then it'll get reduced down to like with the sale this weekend. So you'll get a little bit of overage. So I will put a slide here of the sale that I did see over on Instagram. And that might be something to do. But the rest of the stuff, you know, do it at your own discretion because it was not easy for me. And if I do go back, I will just look stuff specifically with this sticker and hopefully my coupons scan. And if my coupons don't scan, well, I can just complain into next week. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.